So first of all, Nigina, thank you so much for joining us here in our podcast.
Thank you so much, Nigina. Uh,
Thanks for having me here.
yes, good to see you always.
Thank you.
So Nigina, so you are not. We do not need an introduction from you, as in we know you very well. But for our viewers and for other people who will be watching this podcast, if you can let us know your job at Jabra, what you do, and what Jabra does in general.
So I'm heading Middle East region, MENA region for Jabra since 6 years, but I'm in IT industry since 17 years. And for those who doesn't know who is Jabra, and would like to tell about Jabra a little bit. Jabra is the brand that is under GN Group called Great Nordic. It's a Danish company that is under the GN Group. There we have many other brands, including Jabra Enterprise and Consumer. And I am myself coming from the Enterprise team. And also we have brands like Resound that is manufacturing medical grade hearing aids, Blue Parrot that is industrial headsets, rugged industrial headsets, and of course under Jabra Enterprise audio and video solutions, Jabra Consumer. And recently we have acquired a company called SteelSeries, where we entered the gaming industry. And under the brand Falcom, we have manufacturing military grade headsets. So basically everything under one roof.
Great. So thanks for that intro and the brief intro of yours as well. So what sets Jabra apart from the other video and audio solution providers? What makes us different?
Every brand or every company have their own specialty. As I previously mentioned, Jabra Jabra expertise come from medical hearing aid, where our product and design team sitting together for medical hearing aid and audio in the same headquarters. And the reason being is I'm mentioning our expertise in audio is because enterprise headsets, even every audio headset, we should not underestimate. We need to use the right headset because it does affect the hearing, especially for those who's working on call centers, sitting 8 hours or more in the calls. They need to use professional headsets, right? Professional unified communication certified headset for optimal audio, plus of course for the hearing purposes, right? Hearing health purposes. What sets us apart on the video, when we acquired back in 2019 a video company, we didn't wanted just to come up and start from the scratch. We acquired the intelligent video, intelligent AI based the company who was working on AI based products like Panacast 50. And today there is no like other I would say product like our video conferencing product, which has a best value for money and a future proof.
Nigina, it's it's heartening to hear that you acquired a company on video conferencing back in 2019. So that was before COVID, and we have seen how the hybrid workplace and the new work order, if I may say so, has started post COVID. People are more accustomed to working remotely. So how do you see and how Jabra envisioned all this, and what's the current trend? So there's a growing trend of working remotely, mixing hybrid work.
To be honest, working remote or hybrid or working flexible for Jabra is not a new thing. As Jabra, we are talking about productivity and hybrid working since more than 10 years already. It is new for many other people who after COVID, they realized that working from home works. But for us, work is not a place, work is what you do. You can do your work from anywhere, anytime. And plus, working flexibly and working in a hybrid mode today gives work-life balance for many busy people or with the families.
Yeah. And how does Jabra plan to stay on top of the game? Like, how do you keep innovating? And right now, Jabra's got the only AI certified solutions, right? So, what are the new plans, or how will we Jabra continue innovating?
Unless you sign the NDA, I cannot tell you about all the new plans.
Yeah.
But again, there are many brands especially in video conferencing, and we are not the first player in a video conferencing. We came a little bit later, but then of course COVID didn't help with that. Our launch and everything was done during that time. But trying to bring something more intelligent, something more new, where easy to use, plug and play, and as I mentioned earlier, where you just need to upgrade the firmware for free and you get the new features. So whatever features we'll be announcing, because of the AI Edge chipset and because of the power of those chipset, I would say horsepower of the Panacast 50, which are able to take more and more features, we will be the unique proposition. So basically, you just install for the next 5 years. You don't need to change the hardware, just change or upgrade the firmware, right? And of course, we are staying ahead of the game, and our product team is not stopping thinking of very creative, innovative ways of making video conferencing experience more interactive, more feeling like a face-to-face conferencing, so you don't feel like you are joining online. Innovating really, really cool features. As I said, please sign the NDA, come to our whisper room.
Yes.
But to get you excited, I'll just tell you one cool feature. For example, today you need to press the button in your Teams to raise your hand. Imagine you are sitting in a meeting room. How can you do that? If you want to speak up, you need to either interrupt someone or speak up louder to be heard, right? And you cannot just raise a hand. Even you can raise the hand, but then you may be like other people might be given, you will not be seen by the people who's joining online. But imagine if you are sitting in a meeting room and you raise the hand, the camera recognizes the hand and raises it for you in the Teams.
That's awesome.
Right?
That would be awesome.
To that stage that our product team engineers are thinking of being different and being more innovative.
Great.
So Nigina, you spoke about Microsoft Teams. So how does this integration work? Or is this a similar integration for other platforms as well? So likes of Zoom or Google Meet. How is this integration happening? How seamless is it? If you can give us a bit background on it.
Of course, we have products that is certified for Microsoft Teams, certified for Zoom, and with Google Meet, with any other soft phones, right? But just as an example, we are working very closely with Microsoft as well, with our new product that we'll be launching. We have launched back in September, called Panacast Video Bar, Android-based room system, right? We will be given some cool extra features that will be exclusive with Jabra Panacast Video Bar system coming quarter, where for the first time Microsoft operating system for Android system will be exclusively with Jabra Panacast Video Bar system. The reason being is as I said, we are trying to be different and innovative and being in the front line. The Panacast video conferencing camera uses the special Qualcomm chipset that allows to add this kind of operating systems without coming up with a new hardware or new product. Allows to take it in and work. So whatever new features, for example, will be launching for Microsoft Teams room, it will be in Panacast video bar system.
Great. And if I may ask, how important is GITEX or the presence in GITEX for a vendor like Jabra?
GITEX is, of course, it's very important to be always with partners, close to partners, and meet all the partners that are coming from abroad. And at least it's being once a year. You still have many partners that travel only once a year for GITEX only, and it is very important for us to be close to hear the partners, to hear the customers, and to be closer to them and support them going forward.
Great.
So lastly, Nigena, thank you so much for the time. But one last thing, how does the distribution network or partnering with Ingram helps for you as a company, as a vendor, and to the customers?
Distribution is a key in this in our business, and Ingram being one of the best distributors for Jabra, it is very important to have such partners, added value distributors for brands like Jabra, to provide extended support to the partner base until the end user base customers.
Thank you so much, Nigena.
So thank you so much for your time, Nigena. It was a pleasure catching up with you. And we know it's a busy day for you, busy week for all of us.
Yeah.
So thank you and all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks
you so
for
much,
having me.
Nigena.